Rockwash digitalises rock cutting samples that come out of oil and gas wells, or that indeed might come out of mining operations where they're called chippings.
Rockwash was founded in 2010 as a response to a gap in the market for this specific type of processing of rock samples. Our client base is global. We have customers both in the oil and gas sector largely, but also increasingly in other sectors such as the mining industry and the geothermal sector, with a range of different company sizes from small operators to larger multinational companies. Increasingly, we're working with state-driven companies as well, with large repositories of rock that need digitalisation. Some of our biggest projects in the world are focused on places like Norway, Angola, Malaysia, and we have a number of laboratories in these locations as well to service these sectors. Our projects generally fall under two categories. We have small projects for individual companies where we might analyse and process 1 to 2 well bores. Typical contract order value would be in the region of £15,000 to £30,000 for those types of projects, all the way to larger, longer-term service contracts, often awarded through competitive tender processes, often delivered remotely in global locations, processing hundreds of wells, and they would typically be in the order of £1 to £2 million and be delivered over several year, multi-year contract.
When there's only, say, 1 to 5 wells involved in a project, we tend to have those samples come back to our North Wales laboratory. If we have maybe 10, 20, 30 wells, we may offer to go and take our machines into the field in our container laboratory. So that's always a dialogue with the clients as to what they would prefer.
When we receive rock samples here, there's a series of standardized techniques for the washing and the cleaning of the samples, which is a patented methodology and apparatus for doing so. Thereafter, we're collecting a number of standard data types, principally image data. We're using X-ray fluorescence to collect chemical measurements. The data we produce from the rocks is being used by subsurface professionals and geologists across a wide range of different industries, largely for understanding the geology, the mineralogy, the stratigraphy, and that's then informing their decision-making about whether they're drilling their next well program or they're exploiting their mine site in a particular way. We're feeding that input data back into their models to allow them to make better decision-making for their subsurface projects.
All of these samples that we look at and analyse day to day, they've all been largely left in cupboards for a long period of time and have not been touched because they're so difficult to deal with. By Rockwash automating that mucky process, we've actually created this new market for looking at cutting samples in a lot of detail, which means that we have actually created a whole new area of analytical process at scale. So we feel as though we are creating a lot of value from a resource that people would previously have thought to be redundant, almost creating value from nothing.